You are now listening to the Lexicon podcast. Now, let the show begin.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Lexicon podcast. What is this, episode 7?
Oh, snaps.
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
dude,
hi.
7, lucky number 7.
Is it 7 or is it 6? You guys didn't hear the last bit. We're trying to figure out what episode it was. We already lost, and we haven't even hit double digits. So, so welcome, guys. So as always, with me, I have in front of me, I have
Angie.
and next to me, I have my lovely wife.
Liz, hi, everybody. How are we today?
And then
Great.
gonna-
Happy Friday.
Sweet.
If
Yeah.
you're listening to this on a Friday.
Happy Friday. We're 1 week away from the Monday that is Halloween, pretty much.
Yay! We were talking about Halloween for like the past.
six episodes. Don't worry. Thanksgiving's up next.
That was fucking funny.
So obviously it's gonna be edited out, so you guys couldn't hear it. But Angie's
Because
dad
we
just,
are
like-
low budget.
Yeah.
And we're literally in my living room.
Help me, I'm poor.
Yeah,
Help me. Hashtag help me, I'm poor.
We're literally in Angie's living room. She's gracious enough to host us every week because we just don't have anywhere else to go as far as space. So here we are.
It's either that or my office at work. And that's like
far
like,
away.
yeah.
Let's just say if you were a truck driver, you'd be easy to get there. But if not, good luck with traffic.
Yeah.
So this week we're gonna go ahead and start with Angie pulling something from the hat.
All right.
What do we got?
Awesome.
As always, you guys, you're always welcome to leave comments down below somewhere in our Instagram or our Twitter. Let us know what you think, what you want to hear about, what you want us to talk about.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, the Twitter is at Lexicon Podcast. The Instagram, we just follow our individual ones. And, of course, if you guys have any comments, you guys can leave them down on the YouTube channel as well that I have up. So what's the first one?
All right. Our first topic is from Liz. Have you ever done something that you just think to yourself, how stupid was I to do that? Never doing it again. That's a long ass fucking topic.
You know what?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that because
Wait,
I was...
hold on. Think to yourself. Well, did you really want to put that down there? Or were you, like, done to begin with?
Honestly,
Just to bring it full circle.
no, I was driving to work and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be late. And I was over here trying to hurry up. Turns out the car that was right next to me when I had just started was right next to me a few miles down the road. I'm like, are you kidding me? I thought I was going faster than this. I'm like, that was stupid.
So that brings
That's
me
the
to,
reason why.
That brings me to another point, too. People that speed and, like, swerve all the time on the freeway.
Oh.
And, like, literally you see them swerving in front of you. And literally, you're going your same speed, not speeding up, not like causing all this mayhem that they are. And like 20 minutes later, you guys get to like the stop, and they're right there next to you. They're not in front of you by any.
You can't hear Luis laughing, but this is like Luis's favorite fucking thing to point out. And then we have conversations about like, you know what we should do when we see these cars and we end up at the same red light?
hi.
No, we should start collecting trophies and just giving it to them, being like, you made it, congratulations. Or like a little flag, or a little checkered flag when we pull up next to them.
Yeah, like
This is like his fucking biggest pet peeve. He just talks so much shit when we're driving.
and it's true. They do it for like no reason. There's no reason for them to do it. But here they go. They're like swerving, and next thing you know,
Especially
right next
in the
to them.
hood, they always gotta have like a quote unquote flashy car, which ain't a Maserati in the hood.
It's a Civic.
No, not. It's a Camaro. It's
yeah.
always a fucking Camaro.
Nowadays,
and if
it's
it
a
ain't
Camaro.
yellow, it's fucking black. And if it
Yeah.
ain't black, it's silver. And of course, there's rims on the vehicle. But they gotta be at that red light first than you, though. You gotta know that's just what to expect.
They get to the red light, but then you get right there,
Yeah.
right next to them. You
I
just creep
got
up.
it now.
And then you pull out the checkered flag and say congratulations.
You made it.
Just throw on the flag through the window. Here, catch. You want a prize.
Just throw it on the rims. It won't get caught. It's okay.
I remember when I used to see people that would try to, today it was kind of a thing where I had to kind of get to work on time. Oh, no, wait, it wasn't today. It was a few days ago. What am I talking about? Today I saw a Mustang trying to go faster than me. He went through the emergency lane on the side of the freeway. Dangerous, by the way. I crashed that way. But this guy decides to go right in the back of me and tailgate me. Guess what I did? Slam on the brakes. Screw you.
Oh my god!
I've done that. I've done the brake checks on people.
I've done that, like, you know, when we just had the long drive to university.
I like to slow down if I see them coming in really fast behind me, I
Hey.
just slow I
Yeah.
slow down on purpose, and then I just slow down, and they try to change to the next lane, and I just switch.
No.
No, but I switch on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that.
No, what I do is I actually go the same speed as the car right next to me that they just turned from to go faster.
Oh, I love that
I do that shit.
when it's a two lane like when it's a 2 lane one, and then they're like going behind, they're tailgating the person behind them,
Yeah.
and I'm going faster, and they go behind me, and I slow down right next to the person next
Yeah,
to me.
it's exactly what I do.
So I end up I mean, then obviously the person next to me is already going their same speed. I slow down, so we're going the same exact speed. So no matter where this guy swerves, they can't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
They're stuck behind it.
Cause sometimes I worry, like, I just don't want to. I don't want them. I don't want anybody to get into an accident and me deal with it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just like, fuck, like, why are you going so fast? So like, I like just because of that, because I want to feel safe on my ride.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
405 today was actually I think it was like a 10-car pileup. 6 people got injured, and they actually closed it down for a while for cleanup.
That's the worst part.
Yeah, I'm like, are you kidding me? Because you guys all got into. I don't know how 10 cars hit each other. Like,
I saw
know.
4 the other day on the freeway, and I was like, "The fuck happened?"
And then what I find the funniest is the fact that Luis just said he doesn't want people to get like into an accident because he doesn't have to want to deal with it, and I concur. Like I totally agree. Like you're going, and then you know that person's gonna crash, and then you see them later, and it's a crash, and like 3 lanes are closed, and now there's traffic, and then the worst part. People have a lane to go to, but they slow down because they want to see what the hell is going on.
Oh my god!
I wish there's like eggs we could throw at them.
Yeah, along with the checker flag, we need something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It needs to be like every time you get in your car, it should be like fucking Mario Kart.
like when people
That's all.
Banana
have like
peels.
the banana
Slow
peels and
them down
the
with
red
the
shells
balloons
and the
and
green
stuff.
shells. So when my wife mentioned the emergency lane, right, the shoulder lane. So I've had when there's traffic, and then I see on my side mirror there people are trying to go through the shoulder lane. I move my car over and I block the shoulder lane so they can't get around me. Either way, it doesn't matter. I don't care. If they can honk at me all they want, they're still not gonna go around me. Or like I see somebody's trying to merge into the lane, and the merging lane pattern is one car from the right, one car from the left. I see somebody
like a dance.
I see somebody try to squeeze in. I literally get
In the middle?
I literally kiss the other guy's car in front of me, so the person next to me can't get in. Then they honk at me to get mad on me. I'm like, I don't care, dude. I keep on moving. They inch closer to me, thinking, hey, I'm getting closer to him. He's gonna get scared because I'm hitting his car. You hit my car. Guess what? We're both gonna be here in an accident. I'm gonna call the cops. It's gonna be your fault because you can easily tell you're behind me. You're hitting my tire. I'm not scared of you, dude. I'm just gonna keep on driving.
Jeez.
And they get pissed, but I love it. I love doing that. Sometimes I tell myself, I wish I hadn't done that. I think that was really dumb of me.
Yeah.
But in the heat of the moment, I don't really care.
Yeah.
So, going.
It's true though, because there's like you're driving and you just do that one maneuver just to not fucking get into your own like angry fit about this person that cut you off, but at the same time you're like, it's fucking matter. One fucking car lane, like it's.
But this is the problem though. As soon as one person takes that shoulder lane, in the shoulder lane example, as soon as one person takes it, 5 other cars want to take it.
Including
So-
a highway patrol.
The highway patrol's always on that fucking lane,
But I don't-
especially during
Yeah.
rush hour. Which I mean, it's like can't fucking do anything about it. But there's sometimes where you can tell, like, bruh, you don't need to be in that lane.
Like when
Yeah.
they turn on their lights because they want to pass a red light, and then they get
Yep.
to the other side and they turn it off.
Yep.
I mean, I get it. I've also seen patrol people on their cell phones as they're driving. And then there was one time I think they called into K-Rock. Somebody called into K-Rock and said, "Hey, they were having a segment on like legal stuff and whatever." And then somebody called like, "Hey, can nice citizens arrest a cop?" And they're like, "Why?" They're like, "Because they're driving and they're always on their cell phone. Like I always see them one hand on the wheel, one hand on the cell phone." And then the guy made a really good
Or
point.
looking at that screen they have in the cars now.
Yeah, well, look at the screen is understandable because they have a laptop, so it's like the dispatch is sending them all the information. Bro.
Yeah, but that's like
visibly see that
dangerous.
they're not looking at. The
Yeah,
fucking
Yeah.
phone.
You can, but going back to the whole cell phone thing or the whole flashing on the light as they cross the red light, the person on the other side on the radio made a really good point that you said, you know what, I understand. Sometimes we don't know who's talking to them, be it the cell phone, be it whatever, or whether they have to sneak up on somebody, and they can be really flashing their lights as they go towards like the whole thing.
True.
So it makes sense.
Okay.
So sometimes, like, their dispatch isn't working, so they're on their cell phone, or maybe they had like an emergency that somebody else is calling them their cell phone because they don't want to call dispatch to this and that, and there's a whole plethora of reasons why they're not, technically just 9 and 2 on the wheel,
Or is it because they have the wrong kind of headphones for the new iPhone?
or because they don't have a headphone jack, for the new iPhone.
I swear.
But that's why I don't mind. It's cops. I get it. Sometimes, but then sometimes you do see it when they just kind of hit that light and they cross it, and you're like, you caused an accident, but whatever. That's their prerogative to get there fast. But again, bringing it back, when I see people take their shoulder lane and I block them off, and like there's like 5 cars behind them now, and I'm still blocking them. I'm like the only car blocking them off. Sometimes I think to myself, this is pretty stupid. Like, I can't believe I just did that, but I just hate it. I just hate the fact that they try to take the shoulder lane when it's, first of all, it's illegal. And then second of all, they're just trying to like literally get 2 inches in front of me. Because then afterwards, they're going to try to sneak into the lane in front of me, and it's going to end up me getting hit or me hitting them. And I'd rather they hit me because I can just call the cops and say it's their fault. But me hitting them, all of a sudden it's my fault. And it's like, no. Forget that shit, dude. I'm not going to pay for your dumb mistakes, But sometimes I do things to myself. That's pretty dumb. Don't do that. Especially if you have. Now that I have a kid in the car, though, I don't do that. Obviously, I bite my teeth and bite my tongue and just keep driving.
Or you put on the podcast, listen to us.
and just chill
chill.
down the road.
What I did today
Yeah,
helped.
It really did.
I didn't realize how long it took me to get home until like I was home. And I was like, that took a long ass time. But the podcast was accompanying me.
So what's one thing that so now for you guys, what's one thing that you guys have done before that you guys said, crap, I can't believe I just did that, how dumb of me?
I really can't think of anything off the top of my head besides like a social situation in which I feel like I disclose too much about myself to someone I barely know, and then I'm like,
Why'd I tell you all that?
they didn't deserve to know any of that. And it's nothing ever too personal, but just besides being on a podcast, I'm kind of like a pretty private person. Like, I only have a handful of friends and stuff, so that's what I usually reflect upon after having a conversation with someone and I haven't really seen or known or whatever. Even like just, colleagues and stuff. I'll be like, why the hell did I just fucking tell them what I was going to do this weekend? Little things like that. And that's when I feel like that was fucking dumb. Yeah. That's me.
I mean, I get it. Because, I'm a pretty social person. First of all, I have a podcast because I talk a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the reasons why I have a podcast is like, I get to speak my mind and nobody can tell me to shut up. As you guys can tell, I talk a lot during this podcast. So, hey, welcome to my world. But I do tend to be pretty sociable and like say a lot of things, and my mouth runs a mile a minute. And sometimes I'll say something like pretty dumb or like a stupid dad joke, and I'm like, that just made it awkward. That wasn't funny. I should have shut up. I'll shut up now. And like stuff like that. But like usually like mistakes at work or anything like that, I usually don't mind because I know they can get corrected, and I'll be like, hey,
I don't really trip about anything like that.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, I just made this mistake. I won't
Yeah.
try to hide it, like, because that's the dumbest thing you can do is try to hide your mistake. Cause then
Or make like excuses for it, like it fucking happened, like I'm moving on.
So that's like, but that's the thing when it comes to like work and situations and stuff like that, I don't really worry about those things. But what about you, babe?
Oh, the stupidest, I think, dumbest thing I've actually done my whole life was cut off part of my finger. It brings us back to Halloween.
What the fuck?
I was trying to get ready to go out with the girls, and being a youngin', I wanted to look, sashy.
Yeah, but like how old?
I couldn't find scissors, so
How
I
old?
got.
How old are you? How old were you?
How old was I? I think I was like old enough to know that you can't cut with a knife. I was 22 probably, I think.
I was fucking like,
Yeah.
she was 17.
No, I was well able to drink. I was well over to
Oh my
go out,
God.
and I was trying to hurry up because they were gonna leave at a certain time. Because if you don't get there by that time, you end up paying for your cover, which is $20-$30
But you're a
sometimes.
girl, so you get like
And
$20
for free most of the
off.
time. Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yes and no.
You guys don't go to the right clubs. And the
Sometimes.
good clubs always let women for free because they know the guys will pay anything.
We already went over this. We don't go to clubs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I was trying to get my dress ready and make it look shorter, and I couldn't find scissors. So I'm like, what's the best new thing? All right, let me go get a knife. Start butchering it.
What the?
Because I wanted, I wanted to make, because they didn't have the dress that I wanted, which was like a witch costume. So I got this just plain black looking like death one. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to cut the bottom to make it look witchy. So I started cutting it with the knife, and I guess it slipped a little too much, and my finger kind of, I cut off like a tip of it, bleeding. I'm like, I guess it's just part of my costume now.
Just a tip.
Just a tip. A little snip, and it hurt so bad.
Oh my
So
god.
I just band-aided it up, sucked it up, went out.
It didn't stop
Stupidest-
you. You were still determined, right?
Yeah, you know what? And I live around apartments, so I could have easily gone to my neighbor and asked for scissors because I know that she sews and all that. But no, here I am thinking, oh, what can I do to cut this? Go and get some damn freaking knives. Start cutting. Stupidest thing I've ever done. Would I go back and change that? Yes, because I mean, now I could kind of just see a scar on the tip.
She's holding up her
I'm
finger.
I just want to point out this was before I met her.
Point out.
I just want to point out with my I want to point out with my healthy finger. By the way, they're all healthy. That I did not know her at this point. She has gotten smarter since I've met her. She has learned. We have learned from each other. But honestly, she has learned the most from me.
Not kidding. I put both of them together. One is rounded, and one's a little flat.
Oh my god.
Things that
Love it.
happen.
I now I'm like trying to think of something to try to.
I know.
Help
Now I'm
you.
like, damn, what the hell did I do?
I mean, you came prepared for that one. I mean, that was your topic, so that makes sense.
No, I was actually thinking about people and I mean, I crashed. Well, a big old truck hit me because I was trying to get to work again on time. And there's these lanes, 5 lanes, right? 2 going, back, 2 going forward, 1 in the middle to turn left. Well, I'm like, you know what? This damn light's always taking forever. So I took the middle lane kind of slowly. Some freaking truck decided to get into that same lane that I was going into and hit me on the side. Truck, no damage. My little Honda, all nasty on the side. The guy's like, well, it was your fault, pointing it out. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. This car's not even worth it. I'm not going to pay more insurance for it. Bye.
What the hell?
I mean, basically, though, like, I mean, even though you did something pretty dumb,
Stupid.
truck drivers are some of the craziest drivers out there,
Yeah.
because like sometimes, I mean, obviously, one, they can't really see out their rearview mirrors because of the fact that the height, the angle, whatever. But sometimes they just don't care. They see you. I know they see me sometimes. I mean, my mom's been driven off the road by a truck driver. Like, he just like,
What the hell?
I've seen truck drivers like take lanes, and this guy took like 3 lanes, and my mom had to like go onto the shoulder lane to not get hit. And this guy just
God.
no care in the world, and it's just like, why? But
When they're in the fast lane,
oh yeah.
Oh,
and they're like
crazy.
those large ass fucking trucks. I'm like, what are you doing?
They're
That
probably,
happened a lot when we would go to CSUN.
they're
Yeah.
probably on the dispatch like, hey, do you think I go faster than this car?
Well, because
Yeah.
we took I mean, if you went, because there's different ways you can see sun. One way I took was the 5 to the 118,
Yeah, that's what I
just
was
because of the fact that it was no 405 traffic.
Yep.
And even though
I mean, there was still traffic every now
yeah.
and then. You had to calculate the right time to leave
Yeah.
home and everything, but it wasn't the 405 at all. It was
No.
the polar opposite.
and the thing is, it was a big old U-turn, but it was still like a faster route than
Mhm.
an actual straight shot of the 405.
Yeah, the 405 always sucked.
And that's all truck routes. Like, that's all
Yeah.
that they take. They go from there and then go to like Long Beach ports and stuff like that. But like, for me, wow, that's a pretty doozy, babe, as far as something that you.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, I ever severed anything? I don't know.
I don't know. I think you.
We don't participate in body mutilation. It's not.
I mean, you have
not
to
a-
remember though. My wife is a little bit emo back in the day.
Oh my god, no, that's
So
not even
funny- was
it.
She was cutting the dress. But
Was it
who
a cry
knows?
for help?
That's bad. We shouldn't be making fun of.
I'll cut that.
That is so mean.
Oh my god.
Making fun of my wife. I'm in 19.
Have you guys ever heard of that one Blink-182 song where people were like committing suicide to? I know that's like an odd thing to kind of point out, but no.
Oh.
Yeah, there was one. I forgot what the name. I mean, I forgot what track was
Is
it
it
or
One
from
September?
where. No,
That's Green Day.
that's Green Day. No, I'm
Same
talking
band.
about Blink-182. Yeah, I'm not so sure exactly what song was it. I kind of have it in the tip of my mind, and my tongue, and my.
I'm
Finger.
googling it. I'm googling it.
No, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Google,
Doesn't
please.
matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Blink 182 suicide song. What? No.
No, not
No.
Suicide Squad. By the
I
way,
know.
did you guys see that movie?
Yeah.
Was it sucky as people are portraying it to be? Because it kind of.
I never saw it because I just knew it was bad.
Yeah. It wasn't. No. Don't.
Oh.
Adam song.
There you go.
You mean Stand by Eminem? These are knees, I wonder why. Na, 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 na. The raindrops on my window. You know?
Anywho, Hoppus was inspired by one of his friends that died while on tour. That's where that comes from.
It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Oh, but I can't take you to no karaoke place, huh?
Dear Stan. Dear
Hey,
Slim.
that's some crazy video. I mean, that's a crazy music video, though. Him having his wife in the back, which is not right.
Did you ever get in my letter, Slim? I have my wife in the back here. She's
My
screaming.
God.
Dude, that song is.
Am
so
I
powerful.
wrong? Or,
No,
no.
it's Adam's song.
It is Adam's song. Yeah, I'm like, I
think,
know
yeah.
there's a song.
I'm looking for like more cultural relevance, but
Thank you, emo community, for showing me about that.
By the way, but this is all. I'm just letting
I
her get
know.
it out of the system because I'm gonna cut all
I
this
know.
out.
yeah, the song caused controversy in 2000 when it was set to replay indefinitely on a nearby stereo as 17-year-old Greg Barnes, a teenager who attended Columbine High School
There you go.
and had lost one of his friends in the massacre the previous year, hanged himself in the garage of his family's home. That's grim.
How come nobody talks about that?
Columbine?
No.
Oh.
Adam song.
Oh my god.
Adam's song? I mean, I don't know
Adam
any
Levine?
other. I didn't know that was like a.
I remember hearing about it somewhere.
They're the ones who have the album called Dookie, right?
Now you're just like.
Where's Dookie from? I know.
Green Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god, you did I was thinking right. I'm like, Dookie, what? When? Where? Okay, never mind.
That was the punk album of the punk albums. Okay,
No such
That was
thing as-
not even though, but it
That's-
was good.
that's the whole point of it. Because everybody said it was a
Yeah.
punk album. Everybody said it was mainstream punk. I can't
Yeah, when you got a ballad that people are like dancing to at prom, no, it's not punk.
They're rebels on the inside, Angie.
Oh my god.
Rebels. So I don't know. Like this is probably the only time we've probably been like dumped as far as like
Stumped, yeah.
memories.
Yeah, apparently we're too perfect. We don't fucking
no,
make mistakes and we don't feel bad.
I mean,
I have
no,
plenty in the back of my pocket.
no, like I've made mistakes. Just some I just can't really talk about for legal reasons.
Well, that makes sense too.
No, I'm just kidding. Stuff that happened at work, Wells Fargo, fake accounts, all that stuff. I never worked at Wells Fargo, by the way.
That's funny.
That's called a joke. Well, I guess there's just one thing that I did. Not that I really regret it, but it was pretty awkward at the time. But it was still cool. I still talk about it to this day. One time I was with a bunch of friends. They were not really high school friends. My best friend's sister, they moved away. Like my best friend moved away, and his sister came to visit her. I knew her, so we, all her friends were older than me, and they all wanted to hang out. So I was like, okay. And she's like, "Hey, you want to hang out with us?" Whatever. So I was like, "Sure, I guess I'll hang out with your friends that I don't even know. I just know you." Anyway, we all ended up going to Hollywood, going to eat at this place that was like irrelevant, and then we were passing by, and as everybody knows in Hollywood in City Walk, they have like the little main stage in the middle, right?
Oh yeah.
So they always have like different things that they're doing, like different contests and different stuff going on.
Mhm.
So this fortunate day, they had a joke contest going on. All I know are dad jokes, even before I was a dad. But the thing is, the good thing was that this contest was family friendly. So I was like, "Hey, I'll enter." So I went up there and I said, "I'll tell a joke or whatever." And then the great thing, and then the sad thing about it, it was just one other guy and me. It was just two of us.
What the hell?
Nobody else entered. I mean, they could. It was the easiest thing. All you had to say was like a dumb joke, and you could have like gone in, right? But nobody else did it. So the thing is, the guy was saying, "Hey, nobody else wants to enter," and when it was just him. And I guess it had been going for like 5 minutes trying to find somebody else. So I said, "Hey, everybody, all my other people that were hanging out with, they're like, I don't want to do that." And I was like, I'll do it. Whatever. I have nothing to lose here. I'm not trying to impress anybody here." So I went and I said, "I'll do it." And he said, "Okay, we have somebody else. Let's start the contest." And I was like, "Oh shit, it's just both of us." All right. So then he tells this joke, and the guy said, I still remember like this is thing. He's like, "Why the chicken cross road?" And everybody's like, "Wow, I think he had a punchline." He's like, and he just said to get to the other side. And that was the moment that I knew I had won. Because, I mean, first of all, what? Like, what kind of? You're supposed to be in a contest. Like, I thought he was. I think he maybe thought he was going to buy by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, my turn. And my joke was, two $5 bills walk into a bar. They're hanging out at the bar, and then they see they're not getting served. So then they're just like looking around, and then like 20 minutes pass by, and then they look at the bartender like, "Yo, bartender, barkeep, what's going on?" Then the bartender comes on by, and he says, "Oh, sorry, folks, it's singles night."
Oh my god.
So this guy,
so bad.
this guy just said, the chicken cross the road just to get to the other side. So they're already at a murmur. I said my joke, and they just grumbled.
They're like, fuck this.
Did they throw singles at you?
No. So one, it was pretty socially awkward. Like, it was just an awkward moment. But when the guy that was hosting literally had no chance, he had no other choice. He's like, I guess, who thinks this guy will win? He points to the other guy. Nobody claps. Who thinks this guy will win? So everybody claps, but like, it was like a pity clap. So I ended up winning. But it was so. I felt so dumb and stupid because of the fact that I had gotten up there in front of it was a huge crowd too.
Yeah, they do draw crowds, and they have a lot of tourists.
Yeah, and the thing is, nobody else wanted to do it.
You're
But
primetime entertainment.
I ended up going. I was Hollywood Entertainment, so I ended up winning a Mamma Mia DVD.
And you put that on your resume, though, huh?
Oh hell yeah, Mamma Mia DVD for free. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, it was my sister's favorite DVD, so she got something out of it. But I still talk about it to this day because I'm like, oh yeah, I won a DVD in the joke contest. But when I really tell them, like, when I really, if everybody wants to really know the story, I say, oh, I forget how it goes. But now you guys know what the real story is. So this podcast has just becomes really, really awkward all of a sudden.
Hell, that was fucking weird.
And really, really like, wow, that's horrible. But I won a DVD and a joke contest. Have you guys ever done that? Top that one. So yeah, that was one of those moments after I was done. I was like, I can't believe I just did that. I think there's video of it somewhere. I don't know where.
YouTube burning
Probably.
a hole somewhere.
Probably. There's video of it though. I know that people were recording and stuff, so I know there's video of
If
it.
any of you guys know,
God.
please, share the link. We would love to see this.
But I have no idea where the video is. I'm not gonna find it. So there it is for your entertainment, guys.
Da-da-da-da.
You guys can use that joke all you want. Obviously, it's all yours.
Oh my god.
Oh lordy.
Hey, but it makes for a good story. Like, hey, I won a DVD in a joke contest.
Well, at least I'm proud that you did, and happy for you that you did not have to actually pay money to buy the DVD. Never seen it, but seeing that DVD in your collection in a guy's room, I gotta say it's a little awkward.
Hey, it's a good musical. I don't mind.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, Pierce Brosnan has like at the peak of his career. Mamma Mia.
I totally forgot he was in that.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan's in there. It's like,
Who else is in that?
who is this? Meryl Streep is in it.
And that one chick.
The Frog
one
Eyes.
with the
Frog Eyes
fucking-
from Mean Girls.
I'm a mouse. Duh. Her.
Yeah, all I remember from Mean Girls is and her is saying like, "Oh, my breasts are telling me it's 33% chance of raining. It's already raining."
The only thing about
I had
that is
ESPN or something.
the only thing I think about is the cousins. You have your first cousins, then you have your second cousin. It's like, oh God, woman.
Yeah, so now you gotta think hard and
really
deep.
fucking can't.
So yeah, I didn't think myself afterwards. I was like, oh, that's pretty stupid, but whatever. I got a DVD out of it, so I don't mind. That's $14.95. I don't have to spend. That was
I
pretty
don't
much.
know. Luis, is there one? Hopefully, is there anything that you think that I've done that's like been dumb as fuck? But then I'm like, that was dumb of me. I shouldn't have done that. Think of anything? Then again, who am I asking? No, I don't. Do I?
Wait,
Fall a lot. He said if I like that, I fall a lot.
Like clumsy kind of fall, or what happens?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I'm drunk every time that I've fallen. I've been fucking drunk. They've all been in heels.
wait.
I've lost like 2
do
pair.
you regret being a woo girl, Angie? Are you a woo girl?
No, I totally forgot about that though. I think I was only a woo girl once with my cousin. Shout out Roxy. I think I give her a shout out every fucking
Yeah, you
episode.
give her a
now.
shout every damn episode. She doesn't sponsor us. Stop it.
I'm sorry. Roxy, give us $1, and you can keep your shout out.
Pay up and yeah. There's literally a section for shout outs, Angie, and you're ruining it. Okay.
Giving him out pro bono.
Patreon.com/Lex.
I guess. I mean, I don't ever really regret that either, though.
At the end of the night, it's good times.
I think I think if anything, it would be while I'm drunk.
You just can't remember.
No. And then just being like, that was fucking dumb. Why the hell did I get drunk? Like all those times that I've puked. And I get like aggressive. I get like very passionate, obviously.
Passive aggressive.
Either get very angry. Luis can go ahead and raise his hand and be like, yes, that's true. Or like be just too happy. And usually when I'm angry is when like poo hits the fan.
Literally.
I don't know. I don't remember.
She starts acting like freaking Harambe. Starts taking like shit her ass and throwing it at people.
The kids.
R.I.P. Harambe. Look, guys, I had to make that joke in this podcast at least once. It's still 2006, okay? 2016. Jesus. It's still 2016.
Oh my god.
Can I get a Mamma Mia? Can I please get a Mamma Mia DVD in the mail for that?
No.
Oh
yeah,
my
I
God.
think it would be that. Just like getting ice maker.
Echamos un pedo.
It's projected over there. Some people throw their voices. I think it would be that. It has to be that.
Probably. You just don't remember.
I know I've done. I mean, I think I've just done dumb shit enough that I just don't want to repeat it.
I know.
Have cops come after me. Yeah. But I do remember like getting really drunk and Luis was driving us home. It was one day after, I think it was on a Saturday. We were at a bar and we were just going home. But I got really drunk with my friend. And while we were in the car, apparently he had to like lock the windows because I was yelling at people. Do you remember that? I'm looking at him from across the room. Remember I was rolling down the window and like yelling at people in Inglewood when we were coming home from Melody's once? You don't remember that?
I mean, I've yelled at people, but I wasn't drunk. I've just yelled at people.
I was yelling and he had to like roll up the window and put the lock on it. So I couldn't do anything. And then I had like my heels on the dashboard. I was like all like, you remember?
How are you?
Okay.
Wait, how are you?
What? I was probably like 23.
22. Look at the numbers. 22.
Forever 22.
Somebody cuts themselves over here at 22. The other person yells out the window at 22. And
Something about those double digits.
I was, by the way, I was 22 when I went to Hollywood. No joke. I was 22. When I
Okay,
went
so
we had
apparently
a-
22, 23's bad years.
yeah.
Okay,
Those are-
embarrassing things happen.
21, you get drunk except for me, and then 22 is when you just do all the dumb stuff out of your system.
Technically, it still hasn't gotten out of our system.
Out of yours.
At least that.
So we won't continue with this topic because I know you have a lot, and we
do.
don't want to
We
put.
could just we could make it a series.
No, I could say everything. You guys put me like in those little like when they're doing like the medical thing on TV and they kind of just say everything fast. What's it called? The legal.
Oh, the legal mumbo jumbo at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, they just put you like 2 times fast at the end. These are all her stories, by the way.
It's like blood, fall, kicked out. Yeah.
We'll bring it back like every podcast. Oh, this is this segment of the podcast. in the middle of it, we'll just throw it in there like a random tidbit.
Well, Alex only seen me do a very, very stupid, embarrassing thing when I was
you were
drunk.
drunk.
And that's like the last time
we
he
got
seen
kicked
me
out of a
a club
because of her.
because I was yelling at the
Because she
security
was
guard.
angry like somebody else I know.
Yeah, so and that was we had just started dating like a week ago or so. Yeah.
And Alexa's like, I'm gonna marry her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
she looks stable.
well, I mean, if the good thing, the one thing that I saw is that she wasn't attacking me, so I was like, I'm fine. She's attacking other people, so I'm cool. I know, worst comes to worst, she's not gonna come after me, so I'm fine.
Nah, good times.
But with that said, what's the next topic? Liz, you wanna get the next one?
All right, Magical Hat of Oz. Actually, you know what? You've never chosen one.
I know, choose one.
Let's have you choose one.
I already fucking do a lot of shit.
Look, Mamma Mia.
Go, choose one.
Come on, baby.
No, choose one.
Okay, all right. All right.
Don't drop the beer.
It's already gone, by the way.
Oh,
so
thank God.
I'm gonna go with these like superior receipt.
When you run out of paper and all you got is a superior receipt. That's what I do. I write on them.
No, you dig under your purse and you end up finding receipts from like Ralph's and CVS.
Like from a year ago.
Yeah. Life of the woman.
What does it say?
Ooh, I like this one. Lollapalooza. That's the only one that I know of. Concerts.
Concert.
You also, what the hell? You just wrote Lollapalooza?
I know. I'm like, what's going on? What's Lollapalooza? I don't remember
You guys
writing
never
down
seen it?
Lollapalooza.
You guys never heard
No,
of
no,
Lollapalooza?
no, no. We know what Lollapalooza is.
Oh, I was
Just,
gonna say what?
I know what that is. It's just that you just literally didn't read the topic. We said what's the topic, and you said Lollapalooza. So I was like, why is that? Why is that a topic? Like Jesus. All right.
Like, none of us have ever been there.
I meant to say concert.
Okay.
Has there been any concert where you just go to and you just like kind of are bummed out and end up taking off because the concert wasn't even worth it?
Yes, I've been to one.
Hey yo, same.
I don't remember the band though. So,
AWOL Nation.
oh,
I could have told you that was gonna suck.
Yeah. You know what? And it's because I got them from Groupon.
Mm.
And there was when that one song that I forgot the name of was hitting the radio stations.
the opening bands were pretty cool though.
Yeah, the opening bands were good. Problem is, it was in Hollywood where all the hipsters hang out, and there was nothing but kids kind of like piling up.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like,
It was like a bunch of kids. So
yeah.
it wasn't as much as AWOL Nation. It was one, the sound wasn't good, and two, it was like nothing but kids, and they were just acting dumb because they're trying to be cool with the bigger crowd, and they were just being obnoxious. So I just ruined the mood for us, and we ended up like leaving like as soon as they started.
Yeah, which
Damn.
sucks. 'Cause I'm sure
Because
that
that's,
he
that's
would
when
have
all the
been
kids
worth.
came out of nowhere, you know.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though, because we had gone to see Fits in the Tantrums, right? Like a few months back before that, and they were just amazing. The crowd was good. The sound was
Same
good.
location too.
Same location. It was really good. I guess it's just this one. I don't know. I don't know. It's probably just the people that were around us that kind of killed the mood.
I think so too. I think it was just the sound. The sound itself, when the sound is not good,
Yeah.
it just ruins everything. Obviously, it's a concert. You go to hear it and see it too. But if it doesn't sound good, for me, it bothers me if it doesn't sound good.
No offense to AWOL Nation. I mean, I'm sure that he would have put up a pretty kick-ass, little concert for everybody if it wasn't for that.
He didn't seem like he was in the mood either when he came out. So I guess it was just one of those days. Everything was
Ugh.
just together, that was bad. I mean, but the
Jeez.
openers were pretty cool though.
Take a little shot of whiskey. Loosen up. The crowd up and running.
Yeah. So
That's sad.
Yeah.
yeah, she brought him a Groupon just for us to have like a date night. We ended up going. It was fun. I was hanging out, but
I know, but
yeah, it was yeah. I seen like one of my favorite bands, also Motley, who puts like on a great show. If you haven't seen them before, check them out. Great LA band. They've been a band in LA for like 15 years, almost going on 20.
Más.
And
I
they
think
have
more,
Grammys, but people don't know about them.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Mhm.
But they also brought out a new band with them. Like they made them open. They let them open for them. What's called Santa Cecilia.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Love them.
So I've seen them
Yeah.
live.
So cool.
I mean, I've been to ska shows where like Tokyo Ska Paradise. People don't know, like a lot of people know them because of the Tetris ska song.
Yeah.
They came. I saw them. I've seen Calle 13.
Yeah.
That guy was so good in concert, man.
He really is. He
Holy
brings you
hell.
up, even though you don't know his music. I don't know.
His music is very political and it sounds
Yeah.
kind of like it wouldn't be that good to listen to, but his concert was
Okay, hold on. Calle
amazing.
13.
Yeah. Atrévete.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to make sure that's that guy. Yes.
His concert was amazing. He was also talking about the 47 students that were like, well, how many students? The
He's
43
very
students, whatever,
charismatic. He's very
that were
cool.
lost. Anyway, he's very
performer.
political, but concert was amazing. We've seen Café Tacuba in concert. This is actually all at the same place, like Café Tacuba, Calle 13, Tokyo Ska Paradise, Santa Cecilia. This is all like in one day. Like we saw them.
That's
It was
fucking cool.
insane. Yeah. It was it
And
was at the USC, like it was by USC. I forget the little
Shrine.
yeah, at
Outdoor
the shrine.
venue.
At the shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like a Latin concert day or whatever. It was really, really good though that day.
And
And,
the shrine's not a bad venue
It was
either.
out. Well, they had the indoor and they had the outdoors. Like
Oh.
so, because it was a lot of bands.
So it was a festival then.
Yeah, it was,
Oh,
it was a
that's
whole big
cool.
festival.
Damn.
And the tickets were cheap too, not expensive at all. I think they were like $50 for us, and we ended up walking out there with like shirts and free food and all that extra
Yeah.
stuff. So
Oh,
it was
cool.
crazy, and we went and we were there all day, and we had a lot of fun. We had a blast. After high school ended and college was like the college years, you would see me at a concert like every other week. Like I'd just be concert after concert because I never went to a concert during high school because I was always so busy with school and other extracurricular shit.
Oh, you mean
Um,
band?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I also used to do like fucking medcore at USC and all that
Yeah.
other
I
shit.
remember
So
all that crap.
I was always busy. Plus I was working. So when I hit college and I had a bunch of free time and not band and other shit, I just fucking concerts like everywhere all the time. No matter what, small or big, I was always out there. Like I was never home. You'd never find me home. I have a lot of good memories about concerts, and it's if you tell me who's like, if you can ask me like who's good and who's bad, and I could probably tell you like these are good and these are bad, like bands to go see.
Huh.
Like Cage the Elephant, never see them live. They suck.
They sound like they'd be boring. You know who's fucking boring in concert? And
Who?
we've had to like sit through them twice. Tame Impala.
Oh, I've never. I don't even know the music.
Idea. How much I hate them. There was the other band too that's kind of similar to them, Luis. Fuck. They're so forgetful. I don't even know the name.
I mean,
But
but
it's
the thing
another
is-
boring band like that.
But you've been to Coachella, so I'm pretty sure you saw like a lot.
Because I had to sit through Tame Impala, I think, to either get to Jack White or AC/DC. And we were in the front, so we're like, we cannot leave.
I know Jack White.
For
was
Jack
at the
White,
concert.
right? Yeah.
I know
But it was kind of cool in a sense because to this day, Jack White's still the best concert I've ever like been alive to see. That one, and that happened right after Tame Impala. So in a way, Tame Impala kind of like brought you down
And then
and
Jack
made
White.
you fucking sleepy, and then Jack White came out and like it was fucking amazing.
For me, the best concert I've ever seen, and like, granted, like I said, I mentioned all these great artists that I've seen. Foo Fighters is second best, but Kanye West.
Hmm.
I mean, this is when he had the My Beautiful Dark Fantasy album.
Hmm.
Yeah, like the ballerina, the show, it's just amazing. And I mean, I want to see him again, but hands down, like no bias. I know, like I'm a huge fan of him, but I mean, I love Foo Fighters as well. But Kanye West is
Yeah.
probably the most fun I've had at a concert and the best show I've ever seen put on.
To me, it's still Jack White.
How was
Jack
ACDC?
fucking electric.
Yeah?
They were so good. They were so fucking good. Homie was wearing orthopedic shoes.
Oh, snaps.
But he was fucking rocking the fuck out. Like, it was a long show. It was a good show. It wasn't one of those where they're like letting the fucking audience sing all the songs because, you know, it's AC/DC. You know all the songs. It wasn't like that at all. It was like they put on a fucking show. It was so good. They moved around in the crowd. They had like, at one moment, I think Angus Young was like way towards the back of Coachella on some fucking pedestal, like shredding a solo. It was so good. So good. Yeah. And that was after one of those boring bands.
Tame Impala.
It was either, fuck, I can't remember the other damn band, but Tame Impala fucking sucked. And then we saw Tame Impala. We had to like stand through Tame Impala again when we went to FYF recently to get to see Kendrick Lamar.
Really? How does he open for them? That's crazy. He's so like boring.
It's FYF. I don't know.
I mean, not just that, but like even Coachella. Like, how do you have them open if they're so boring? I mean, I guess everybody has
I
different
don't know.
tastes.
I there's people that are like, oh, you were there, and I'm like, yeah. They're like, wasn't Tame Impala? No. I'm surprised like nobody knocked me out because I like turned around and kept telling it's fucking nap time. That's
Yeah.
exactly what that concert was.
Everybody,
nap
I mean,
time.
Yeah, it's true. Everybody has to have different tastes.
Yeah. But
me,
I fucking hated it.
Cage the Elephant opened up for Foo
Foo Fighters, yeah.
Oh my god, they were so bad. And one of my friends was there because I was in the pit. Also, another thing, whenever I go to a concert, I either gotta get pit tickets or I'm not going.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't want to go sit down at a concert. Like I want to move around. Like
Yeah.
I'm there to enjoy it. So if I don't get pit tickets, I don't go. So one of my friends was in the stands, and then she knew I was there. So as soon as Cage the Elephant was going on, like halfway through the set, she texted me. She's like, "Oh my god, they suck." And I was like, "I don't think it's a sound system either." And Dave Grohl came out and everything to play drums with them. They got better when he came out, but it's just there's no saving that.
Ugh.
That show for them was just
Foo Fighters was awesome.
Yeah.
I saw Foo Fighters last year for my birthday, and it was the Broken Leg tour.
okay.
So I got to see him on the throne. And I was like bummed out on the way there
That
and like
sucks.
days prior because I was like, he's not going to be fucking moving around. It's not going to be Dave Grohl. Motherfucker made it work. That shit was awesome. It
He
was
does.
pretty damn good.
Dave
show.
Grohl is the showman
Yeah.
all the way.
But not even just him as a frontman, like the entire band,
They're really good.
nonstop. I saw no breaks, like just shooting songs after song after
They
song.
play for like 3 hours too.
and
I
they play
think.
long. Yeah, they don't
So-
skimp out on the music.
Yeah, they don't. And that's one thing I also liked about Kanye. He like even though it's that show I saw him, I think he was gonna do like a 1-2 hour show.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like 3 hours as well. They just
Yeah.
played everything, even like stuff he featured on.
Yeah,
And Foo Fighters, I mean, I didn't see him with the broken leg. I saw him full on,
Yeah.
like walking and jumping and going crazy.
Uh-huh.
And but like Fits in the Tantrums is actually like a close third just because of energy.
I bet they have that kind of
And the
music.
guy's like an older gentleman.
Yeah,
like,
I'd
and-
never seen him until recently. I saw him on the news, and I was like, "This motherfucker has white hair."
Yeah, he's he's an older guy. It's a diverse group, very diverse group, and they put on a good show. And this guy like he crowd surfed. He's like I'm back in LA. I've always wanted to do this, and took off the stage, and it was pumping.
They're like Santa Cecilia. The voice doesn't match the body, but yet they put on an amazing show.
The voice doesn't match the body. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's,
It's true.
it's true.
Because you don't know what to expect from like for something you don't know what to expect, but she has an amazing voice.
Yeah.
And I've seen them. My favorite thing for one of my favorite covers that they do for Santa Cecilia is they do Strawberry Fields Forever, and they cover
Beautiful.
it, and they cover it really really well. They cover closer to the Fabuloso Cadillacs cover. You know, it's covered from the Beatles and everything, but they do that. They cover that cover, and it just sounds amazing. So it's like English and Spanish.
Yeah.
And it just sounds really really good.
That's pretty. I'm curious.
Yeah, you should download it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really nice.
They're
Really nice
then
cover.
yeah, they're Ozomali for me again. I mean, actually, I actually put probably Ozomali like top 3 as well, like Fits in the Tantrums and them like close, but because Ozomali puts on a show, like a full on show, and then when they're done, they jump off the stage and they keep on partying in the crowd with the crowd.
Oh, that's fun.
As everybody's heading out, they're heading out with the crowd, and then they're usually outside talking to people, hanging out and stuff like that. Because they always play at like Club Nokia.
Smaller venues, yeah.
So it's like a smaller venue and stuff like House of Blues, smaller venues. So they don't mind like talking to the crowd and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then they do like a conga line. I seen them like a kind of like a private show too, and I like took pictures with them at the VIP and stuff like that, and they're super chill. They had a quinceañera for like their 15 years, and I went to that. It's a lot
That's
of fun.
funny.
Yeah.
Damn.
But what I mean, I've been talking a lot, so.
No,
sorry.
by all means. I mean, I'm listening to all these amazing stories of, and going to concerts and everything.
I think one that disappointed us was also at Coachella, which was Drake. That sucked, and he
oh
closed.
God, I'm sure he blow. I'm sorry. Every time I hear Drake on Pandora, I just go skip. And you know what? Ever since the snake came out of Taylor Swift, skip. I don't know.
She's my wife after all.
I know. Well, I'm
Yeah, like I
She's not.
hear it and I'm like, Pandora, don't you understand? I don't want to hear her music. Unlike
She's a snake.
she's a snake.
We all know the
Sneakily
truth.
slippery
Kanye's the
snake.
truth.
But you know what? Kanye might be a jerk. People might say he's a total douche, blah, blah, blah. But at least he kind of keeps it real. I mean, this woman, she never kept it real.
Right now he's going off on Jay-Z on over the Apple and Tidal
What
thing.
happened with that? I was trying to read up on it, but work happened.
It's just contract stuff, and that's why they can't do like Watch the Throne too, because we're gonna do it. But then if they do it, they don't want to. Kanye doesn't want to just release it on Tidal because nobody really listens to Tidal, because you got to pay a super extra price for something that obviously already has the same catalog as everything else.
Yeah.
And it honestly doesn't really sound that good unless you have the instruments for it, which is like for the lo-fi and all that
Yeah.
stuff. You need to have.
Oh, here's the hi-fi. No.
Yeah, you need to actually have things
I don't
that
got surround sound, I got
sound
anything
good.
fancy.
You need to be like one of the audiophiles. And if you're not, if you have regular headphones, you're not gonna sound different. Let me tell you the truth. It's not gonna sound different. So people don't pay for it. And then obviously if they do that, because Jay-Z is obviously owner of Tidal, they don't release on Apple, and if you don't release on Apple, you don't get the amount of exposure that you do, and that means you can't get on Spotify and blah 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 blah. So that's the only thing. It's just contracts. So they're saying that they might not do it because of the fact that Kanye doesn't want to just release on Tidal anymore because he sees that his numbers don't do well. His last album was like a weird way of releasing on Tidal because they had a contract to release it there first, and then
It sucked.
Yeah, he like had it
Yeah.
there, and then he actually completed it, and then later and added more songs, and
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what. Yeah.
It was just a
It
whole
didn't make
mess.
sense. It was messy.
yeah. So like, I mean, for me it was good though because of the fact that I was like, oh, new Kanye song coming out after his album's out, even better. Like, I get to hear more
Yeah.
stuff, but yeah, it was just a messy release anyway. But going back to it, what about you, babe? What concerts do you remember or like that are great?
Well, I mean, Slipknot. Loved their concert. Sang through it all. I wasn't buzzed. I was very, very, very much awake and alive, and it was just amazing. Them, Red Hot Chili Peppers, amazing. We actually went Lollapalooza. I went one year, 2012, and
You were
Jack
22?
White was there. I ran out. He was, I don't know, something so depressing about the way that he was. You know how like there's people like in our case, you know, with AWOL Nation, probably he wasn't feeling the crowd. It seemed like one of those that we're just like, we're out. We ran and just went to go listen to, I think, Calvin Harris instead. But it was like one of those moments. It was one of those moments. So I'm like, every time I hear Jack White, I'm just like, Jack White, bad memories. Like,
I had a fucking blast.
Yeah.
Fucking blast.
I'm like, I wish I could go and like relive it to see how it, you know, if it would have been a little different. Because like you gave that one band 2 tries and they were both sucky.
Yeah.
It's like one of those you want to go try to see what, you know, if it's a little better.
For me, that's what I want to do with Cage the Elephant. I've always heard now that they're better now.
Yeah.
Are
Because
they?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never seen a bill with them on it, and I'm like, I want to see
that's
them
why
again.
I'm like,
Yeah, so I don't know.
Are they?
I mean, their music is catchy.
It is, but on radio.
Yeah.
That's what it is. When you have somebody that can sound great on radio, because again, Drake sounds, I mean, I don't like his music, but people seem to like it. And like you said, you went to the live concert. It's just like, dude, just go back to Degrassi.
Yeah, he should have done that.
Come
night.
back to your wheelchair.
Yeah.
And then, by the way, Kanye is beefing with Drake. I want to put that out there.
He's beefing with everybody.
So
Did
she's
he already
not.
make up with Kid Cudi?
Oh, kind of. I think Kid
Did
Cudi.
he buy
kinda-
him a whole like roses?
It was right before Kid Cudi went on his little depression rehab thing. So I think he made up
Okay,
with him
you're
before
mad.
that.
Nah, he's trying to get your attention.
I think
Oh.
he went.
I'm like,
Yeah.
my cat does the same
I think
thing.
he apologized.
bites.
He apologized to him or something, or they made up before he went on his depression, like his depression thing, or rehab thing. So
No, yeah, no, I've been to concerts. Actually, the year that I went to go see Red Hot Chili Peppers and all that, my brother was telling me because he's a big concert fanatic. He'll drive from Indiana to Chicago, from Chicago to Ohio, from Ohio to God knows where, just to go see a band.
Oh.
So he's like really big into going. That's his thing. That's his go-to. And funny thing is, he'll go alone, and he doesn't mind because he makes friends because he knows the people that are there because he's seen them in the last concert. It's crazy. My brother was telling me that Foo Fighters had a concert there, or had a concert somewhere not long ago, where it started pouring rain. Because as soon as we were waiting for Red Hot Chili Peppers to start, they evacuated because it started raining and it's all
Oh,
muddy.
you went that year.
Yeah, it was so much fun. People were mudsliding. Oh, fun fact: somebody tripped over some beer cases when we were trying to run back to stage to be one of the first ones. No, like I didn't trip this time, but no, my brother. It was me and 2 of my brothers, one older, one younger. We were all just waiting in line outside, like waiting for them to open the doors. Then we see this one girl kind of like give 2 steps in. Security guard just looked at her, didn't want to say anything. As soon as she saw her, the security guard got out the way because we all boned out to get like, you know, good stand up, you know, things to go see Red Hot Chili Peppers. Some kid, by running so fast, hit like a pile of beers cans like that were stacked up. Fell to the floor. I got 2. Started running. Beer was expensive, and I was not gonna pay for it.
Oh my god!
I got 2 beers. My brother got another one. We kept running. Sure enough, my little brother got lost, but somehow we kind of found him. We ended up being one of the first ones to actually see like the show like up in front. I think that's what makes the concert best, because I think Jack White does deserve an extra chance, because we were way in the back where we couldn't really hear him.
Right in the front.
That's probably why. Because then Red Hot Chili Peppers were right up in front. That's why we had such a good time. Probably that's why. You know what? I'm putting 2 and 2 together. That's probably it.
I've gotten really lucky where
Yeah.
all these bands that I've seen, or these like people that I've seen, I've always been in the front. Foo Fighters, front row. Kanye West, like right there in the front.
Yeah.
Freaking System of a Down, right there in the front. Rise Against, 311, right in the front. Again, if I pit, I get there early. I don't care. Like if I have to stand there for 3 hours for them to start for another 3 hours, I'm at the front pit. Like if I'm gonna pay money to see them, I'm gonna enjoy them. Like I'm gonna be right there in the front. So.
Have you guys ever gotten any like funny stories out of concerts? Like, for instance, Passion Pit was playing. My brother's like, "Don't look to the side." Like, why? He's like, "Somebody's doing something dirty." What? I look to the side. Girl getting fingered.
I've seen that.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Sleeping in like people having sex in their car when they were going out, like when we're leaving the concert.
Oh, but that's typical. I mean, it happens.
But like, while they're in the audience,
Mhm.
Yes, they were
diddling each other.
Diddling. I
I've
was
seen
like,
that.
oh my god, you guys, TMI. We don't want to see that.
Yeah,
Ew.
I seen a girl getting fingered. I seen like a girl getting like all felt up and stuff like that, and she was
But
all
to
into it.
Passion
Am I
Pit.
always just paying attention to
Well, I mean,
the band, then I'm missing out. I want to start looking
a
around
lot,
more.
a lot of these, it's funny though, because a lot of stuff happens for opening bands. It doesn't like for the main
Yeah.
band. It doesn't really.
Oh my
I've never-
god.
I mean, either it doesn't happen, or I'm just too busy paying attention to the actual like main.
yeah, that's why I'm
person,
like,
so.
okay, eyes forward.
It's because your eyes kind of wander. That's what it is.
Yeah, like I seen actually. No, I can't believe I forgot. I seen Incubus as well.
Oh, you did? How was
Yeah.
that?
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're more mellow though.
Mhm.
So like I saw them. I've seen 311 as well. Super mellow.
Die and Word. Have you guys heard of them?
Yes.
Yeah, they put on a really
Yeah.
good show.
I've never heard of them.
No, it's actually really good. I remember that because again, our eyes wandered, and you just have like,
They're weird though, right?
They're the
They're
most
very
awkward.
weird.
yeah, they're super weird. This little chick and this tall guy, and it's
Yeah.
just it's just weird.
Yes, it's weird.
That's-
Weird. Like I don't even want to say it's trip hop. It's not even trip hop. It
it has
something.
its own
Hey, man,
category.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's its own thing, but
Yeah.
that's cool.
They're
But
really
they're not like too weird where you're like, what the fuck? They look like they could be like that, but then you listen to them, it's not that bad. It's just a little bizarre.
strange.
fun
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
I'll put them in the fun
and I
file.
forgot where they're from.
God, the other side of the world, Australia.
I
don't know.
But they're not a US band.
Well, I mean, for me, okay. Now that we mentioned all these things, obviously we mentioned that we like, for example, Foo Fighters, Kanye,
Slipknot.
Slipknot, and Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Jack White, and stuff like that. Any festivals you guys recommend people to go to?
Yeah. Slipknot Knotfest is. I mean, honestly, never mind. Scratch that. I
I mean,
no,
I
how
want to
about
go to
you,
Knockfest.
Angie?
I want to see Slipknot. We haven't. I wanted to go see Slipknot.
Yeah, we actually had tickets to go to Slipknot, and then fresh little bun in the oven didn't allow us to go because I'm kind of scared of having him around large crowds when I had him in my tummy, for health issues.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, if not, he would have been rocking out
With his cock out.
with his cock out, literally.
No,
Yeah.
for me, one thing I did recommend if you're in the Hollywood LA area, Playboy Jazz Festival.
Mhm.
Even if you just want to go hang out and stuff like that, it sounds funny because people like.
And it's at the
Playboy?
Hollywood Bowl, right?
Yeah, and the Hollywood Bowl, anywhere you sit down, you can see. It's a pretty
but
big
I
venue.
hate that fucking place.
The Greek is also really good.
Greek is better,
The
yes.
Greek is really good. I seen who did I see there? Oh, I don't remember who I saw there, but anyway, for the Playboy Jazz Festival, it's super chill. It obviously it's a Playboy event, so people think what it's gonna be like. There's nothing as far as like rated R. But
No more Cosby.
yeah,
It's Cosby
no,
free.
no River Cosby, but you do have George
What?
Lopez, unfortunately.
I know.
So they went from one bad egg to another, but whatever.
Seriously, why couldn't whatever? Let's move
But
on.
but it's pretty family friendly, and it's all jazz music. Obviously, it's like jazz, like rockish kind of music. But the best thing about it is you can bring in your own like food and stuff like that.
That's what I'm
It's-
saying. Like
the
that's
Hollywood
one of the
Bowl.
perks of the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, you can bring your own food, your cooler. It's like, so you can make it a family event. So I suggest you guys always check that out, especially if you're like jazz fans and stuff like that. Really good performers all the time.
Mhm.
And you'll always find somebody you like, even if you don't want to. And but the thing is though, there's always, if you sit on the back, they're always smoking weed, like no matter what. even
else?
even security guards. Let's just put it there that way. I've also been to I wanted to go to the, what is that one, the one that Jay-Z puts on and they put here in LA.
Oh,
just
the Made in
recently?
America. They don't do it here anymore.
But I heard it wasn't that good.
It wasn't.
So
There's a reason it didn't come back.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest going.
And in
to
the area, it's
that.
not.
But that
No.
that Latin American festival that I went to where Café Tacuba and all them were one, I think they're gonna bring it back again. If you guys like those kind of bands, I suggest you guys go and see them. They're a lot of fun. And it's a whole big open venue at the shrine, so it's not spacious. You don't feel claustrophobic and stuff like that. So pretty good. It's pretty hard to get to the front though if you don't get there in the beginning because everybody wants to get to the front.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, they actually had like a big screen in the back too, where they were showing the band playing, which was not bad because you have a lot of room. Because let's be real, when you hear that kind of music, you want to dance.
Yeah.
So it's actually not bad.
And you get to see a lot of drunk people dancing, and they dance really well. Let's just put it that way.
It loosens you up. It really does.
Yeah.
It's called Super Sonico.
There you go.
That's the name of it. I was like, you know what? I remember a picture of us.
Look at your Instagram
Yeah,
feed to
follow
find
us
the
on
name.
Instagram.
You too can see this photo.
$1 a month would be nice too,
But like for you guys going on that side of the spectrum, I'm gonna change it up a little bit and continue this.
Oh,
just
before we
for-
move on, Nine Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails.
Nine Inch
Oh, how
Nails.
are they? I always wanted to.
We ended up having like seats, not pit, but like if we were
So
to see
good.
them again, pit only. It was so good. We were far away, and it was fucking awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he puts on a show.
You know which I wanted to go to? Coldplay. I don't know why.
I mean, they're good metal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
they're
sound like they would be good live. You
Yeah,
know?
like, you
like
know.
you know who I want to see? I want to see Michael Bublé.
Oh, okay.
I want to see Ed Sheeran because I hear he puts on a good show.
Fucking hate him.
Oh.
I just
Part of the
fucking
snake
hate him. I was.
posse.
Thank you. That's exactly why. Besides that,
Oh,
but
okay, that makes
yeah, but it's just something about him.
Yeah.
I hate his fucking music. I hate his voice.
I don't mind his voice. I mean, I heard he puts on
I
a
don't
good show
like
though.
his face. It's an all-inclusive package of hate for me.
Dude, you not like is it a whole?
It's
ginger
no,
thing?
it's not that. It's him and just his face. It's
You guys
weird.
heard it here first, guys. Angie hates gingers.
Ed Sheeran, to be precise. But Ed Sheeran.
Thank you. I was gonna be like, best
If
friends
you
are
want to prove
redhead.
us otherwise, I mean, we are.
She might be a fake redhead, but she's a redhead nonetheless.
Who?
My friend, the one who said you had a nice voice.
Oh, thank you. By the way, shout out to you.
They didn't pay. No, just kidding.
This one's on the house.
No, what's it called?
yeah, not him.
So I
Not for me.
And then who's that one girl? Man, she sings that song "Hello."
Adele?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
I just
Yeah.
these people I want to go
Dude.
see because I hear they put on good shows and they have
Dude.
really good
Adele was amazing.
voices. So
Yeah, Adele's
I mean,
a
for
really,
example,
really good live.
I want to see Bublé really badly because I seen like snippets of his shows. He's always really funny and
Oh,
he's
yeah.
super chill. So that's why I want to see Bublé. And yeah,
His Christmas special comes out every year.
Yeah.
On I think on NBC. Yeah, pretty homely,
I don't-
family
I don't-
kind
I
of
don't
stuff,
like
but it's really nice.
I don't like the whole Christmassy like
No.
songs over and over.
No,
Because
it's
they get annoying.
nice.
They
Well,
get annoying.
depends who's
But
singing
he does it every year.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
because
I get-
that kind of music, that kind of voice, along with Christmas
Money.
music, just brings in so
Yeah.
much fucking money.
Along with 10 pounds extra every Christmas.
How about food? All that food. That's
Yeah. 'Cause as soon as you hear that Christmas song playing, it's like, oh, my jeans don't fit.
By the way, though, that fucking radio station that has the
The
Christmas
wave.
music.
I
Yeah, I
or
think
is
it's
it? I think-
whatever. That fucking radio station that has that Christmas music, like round the clock, starting like fucking Thanksgiving or whenever it is that they start it. Don't know why. Fucking love it.
Oh, really? I don't.
Dude,
See,
fucking
I
love
get
it.
I get it. Like I
You hear
get.
Bing Crosby, and then the fucking next song is like fucking what you was calling las mañanitas. What's the fucking other one?
Yeah, las mañanitas.
Oh, you hear like freaking Mariah Carey, then you hear. Did Ashanti put out an album or something?
Look,
about
If,
that?
Hold on,
if,
hold
if
on.
it's a fucking Destiny Child would come
Destiny
on with their
Child.
goddamn
Hold on.
Christmas music.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know what you guys listen to, but I want to hear this. And mi burrito
I
sabanero.
was like, what's the name of that song? That's not the one.
Back to like. What's
That's
it
all
called?
I know. That's the only song I know, and that shit is on repeat like 24/7, dude. My God, that thing is
Yeah,
annoying.
but yeah, that fucking radio station. For
I don't
some
like.
reason.
For me, I don't like
I don't
Christmas
know.
music because nobody thinks of new Christmas songs. It's just the same ones over and over, and they're annoying.
That's
Destiny's
somehow they,
Child has one.
but they put on their own spin to it.
Damn, girl,
I'm not
relax.
about to tell you.
Yeah, but how is Destiny's Child,
I know.
They're not old. Kind of.
girl?
If they're old, we're old.
Name the two other members.
Beyonce. Beyonce's
The
left.
other.
I said
Beyonce.
I said the two other members.
And
That's
then-
the reason I said the two other members. Everybody knows Beyonce.
Michelle?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna Michelle and Kelly.
Yeah.
What was their last names?
Roland?
Yeah, Kelly Rowland,
Rowland?
and Michelle fucking.
There's
Thank you.
only
You guys
one
don't know who the
Michelle.
fuck they are. Don't think of no, oh, Destiny's Child is fucking current. Fuck that shit. Get that out of here. All right? Get that bullshit out of here.
What is her last name? Seriously, Michelle.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
It's not Obama and it's not Williams.
It's not
Oh,
important.
is it Williams? No.
No,
Hmm.
let's Google it.
Let's see. Google
Forget
yours.
it. It's not important. It's not important. If you guys know the last name, go ahead and tweet at us. It's fine. Go ahead and Snapchat Angie with the last name. All right. So what I wanted to do as far as flipping around, one, I want to see these people because of the fact that, yes, I like their music and I
It
like
is
their
Williams.
voices. Jesus, this
Yay.
this shit was
ding,
not
ding, ding.
important. These people are not gonna stop until they find out
Michelle
every
Williams.
secret. But the real quick tidbit that I wanted to do is I had small concerts that I was part of, and like how like I played at Key Club before it was closed
Mhm.
down, and the
Backyards.
backyards. I've had like backyard.
Shout out to those parents who let us
flyers.
borrow the backyard.
Yeah.
Hey, even though the cops always rated it. Hey, and it's fun, like being on stage and like seeing the crowd. Like I've been a part where before we went on stage, the band before us wasn't. It's not that they were good. It's just that weren't as hype. I guess I can say, they weren't as lit, and the crowd wasn't feeling it. And then we've gone on stage like I played in 2 different bands as far as outside of actual band from school.
Yeah.
Which we had those concerts, but like it was actual it was a ska band and stuff like that. And then we we went up after them, and then the venue got packed, and the pits were just massive, and it was so much fun, and everybody was just having a blast and having a good time, and it pumps you up. Like you're on stage, you're playing, and you're thinking, crowd, there's nobody here, like because of the last band.
Yeah.
Good. And as soon as you start playing, people were running in. Like people were running in to hear us because they know who we were, and they're like whatever, and at least in that little scene. And the pitch just grew, and the people were just singing along. Probably one of the best feelings in the world.
Yeah, I bet. Singing along.
Because like they know your shit. You're like, we're fucking dumb. Like these lyrics make no sense.
But thank you for singing along.
Like this music has no sheet music. Like I can't give it to you. Like I can't tell you what to play. I just press buttons. Like it just sounds good. Let's play it. No, I mean, I knew what we was playing, but
to you it seems like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But being on that side, like when you play that, you're like, we're not that important. We're like a small little band, like a little indie band or whatever. It's just a blast. So if
you had to fight off the groupies.
No, I didn't have groupies.
Fight them off. You don't fight off the groupies.
That's when you know you made it big.
You never fight them off. You say.
Alexis in the prime time of his life.
Wow, 2 years. That one.
How old are you? 22.
Yeah, actually, it was. No, so like, if you ever get to be on that side of the stage or whatever, like being on a concert or whatever, like being the person that people come to see, it's such a blast, and it's a good memory to have. Obviously, if you don't suck, if you do, I'm sorry, my fault. But we were good enough that people enjoyed our music, and they had a blast when we were there. And not to toot our own horns, but because of that, I got to play with other people in that scene that were bigger. They knew who we were, and they're like, "Hey, you guys want to come on and like you want to come and play with us at a different venue or whatever?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." And then the bigger the crowd, the more fun it is, because like you can go in there kind of like, this is like I just want to go home, like I'm tired, blah blah. But then as soon as you start playing and the crowd just starts screaming, like your name, your band name or whatever, and then you start singing along, energy just comes out of nowhere. You feel it like from head to toe. You're just like,
it's fucking fun. We'll never know. I'm talentless, so.
I mean, I am too, but I was still up there. But with that, I think that concludes the podcast. Thank you, ladies, as always, for being here with me. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
From really good topics today, even though they kind of started a little bit, caught us off guard because we didn't really know. We don't want to make fun of ourselves. This is the truth. We don't want to. We want to say we're perfect for the podcast. Everybody gets to know every side of us, and as far as you guys know, we're perfect. So let's keep it that way.
Grazie.
So as always, I'd like to give you guys a chance where you guys can find you. Liz, where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram, LIZZIE_90. I'm actually under construction.
But for now, Angie, where can they find you at the moment?
Oh. You can find me on Snapchat at Angie_Ness, NESS. And then my Instagram is Angie_Ness, all one word, underscore at the end. Angie_Ness_.
And as always, you guys can find me on Twitter at LexExclusives. If you guys are into video game stuff, I have some pretty good stuff occurring as far as on my end. Giveaways for different skin codes and stuff like that for different games. You guys can check that out. I have information for games that aren't out yet, so you guys can check that out if you guys are into that. And then you can also find everything here on my website, exclusivelylex.com. You find the podcast, you find my video game reviews, you find my Let's Plays, all that stuff on there. Of course, you guys can tweet us directly at Lexicon Podcast. That's the Twitter for this podcast. Our DMs are always open. And you guys can always send us any email that you guys need at thelexiconpodcast@gmail.com. And with that, we definitely appreciate you guys hanging out and listening to us.
Yay!
Yippee-ki-yo, hey, hey.